My arm is. I just realized when I'm typing, my arm is literally covered in fucking red scars.
I love how that's we start off the video. Hi guys, Victor Angelina here, and today I am actually redoing Doki Doki Literature Club because I did not get that far, and I have 3 people with me today. One who is my brother, one who is named Zach, and one who is my sister named Cherry.
Yo. Who's Zach?
You or Charles? I don't know which one now.
Carl's.
God,
Charles.
Carl!
Okay, and then my brother is Toby, or Armored Ruby. What should I call
So
him?
basically what she's trying to
Ruby.
say...
See, I'm gonna do a shameless plug here. I don't have any content up yet, but I plan on putting content up soon. Follow me on YouTube at Tiki Toby, aka Spider Toby.
That goes at the end of the video.
No, it goes at the beginning and the end of the video. So like an intro is being like, hey, I'm Tiki Toby from so-and-so, or hey, I'm Cherry from Cherries on the Block, you know.
Alright, everybody ready to start or what?
No, yay. Waiting on you. Come on. Hey.
And my character is going to be Vic.
Make sure you have a tunnel effect when you do the hey.
Alright, let's see. Hey!
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arm in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more, and more frequently, I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I overslept again! But I caught you this time!
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me! That's mean, Vic!
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to... when you mess up. I guess you don't have...
Restart.
No! I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even though you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Vic, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year!
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of my many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
That sounds too much like you.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the fact of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Because you do.
More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of this. Oh. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you were just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, What? What? I have to get back to Sayori mode now. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Shut up.
I gotta get my composure.
Stop!
Oh my god. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Joining?
Fuck off.
Eh? Meanie? Wait.
Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first member to show interest in after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go!
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
A damn cupcake.
A damn cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Meeting.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Vic, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Shut up!
Your voice is gonna be such a bad thing for me to voice.
I know.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name apparently is Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she's You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear and turns back towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is I'm Sayori.
This is Satan.
Oh god. Hang on. This is Yuri, smartest in the club.
Remember, she's timid.
Don't say things like that.
There you go.
Oh god, I skipped.
Him
Hang
in
on.
my ass.
Hang on, I skipped a thing by accident, I think.
Yuri.
Shit. What does it say on your guys' screen?
Yuri, who appears comparably
Okay,
more.
so I didn't skip anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Vic.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica?
Come sit down, Vic. We made a room. We made a room for you. We're gonna tie you down on a bed. Hang on.
Take two.
Yeah, take two. Come sit down, Vic. We made a room. Why?
Take three.
Come sit down, Vic.
Take 4.
Stop making her laugh.
And action.
Wait, we need the lights and camera first.
Come
Alright,
sit
we're
down,
good.
Vic.
Let's
We
go.
made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
And how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Ooh, does that mean she's coming out of it?
I was thinking the exact same
I
thing.
know,
when we said
right?
this the first time. I was half tempted to say that too.
I know, right?
Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa!
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears.
Chocolate. So cute!
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Do a high-pitched squeal for this one. Like,
It's so delicious!
That sounded like a moan.
Wait, what?
No, it didn't. It sounded fine. Just keep going.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
Yes. Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for you. No, what? But take 5.
take 2.
Where's the clap, dude? Thank you. But not for you, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess?
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know...
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader for the debate club last year?
Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of that all of the politics around the major clubs.
Take 5. Sorry, I'm kidding.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into the literature club, I don't care, I'm making my own words up, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica is really a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I suppose there aren't more people in the club yet?
I'm surprised, not supposed.
Oh,
I know, right? Take 2.
take 2. Hang on, let me go back. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all of the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Cheerleader! Sorry.
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agreed. Such
Enthusiastic.
different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Vic, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something but keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad face. Smile.
Smile. What's the difference?
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not me.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can... Blech.
Foreshadowing.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can sew
Deliberately.
Isn't there supposed to be like a B in there? Like, isn't it amazing how a writer can be so?
No, can so deliberately take advantage.
Oh, gotcha. I got confuzzled.
You sound like me now.
It is okay.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ha! I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
A hot rock, I should say.
Really?
A hot rock.
Oh my god. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, it's just... Shut up.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Oh, hey, by the way, Cherry, when things get crazy with Yuri, you're gonna have to start doing like a crazy tone.
Oh, don't worry. I already know.
Okay.
Cherry's definitely gonna pop out with Yuri. She's waiting for it, to be honest.
Okay.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud and give it that back.
Fine, fine.
Oh my god, hang on. Before you start, that sounded amazing. The fine.
Oh, but none of my parts sound amazing.
Or just no, that one sounded on point
Meh.
for like how you think it would sound. It was on point for how you think it would.
True. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The trust from a writer. the
truest.
The truest.
Nope.
The truest form of writing is written to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have to write Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share her
That's
side.
good.
Your turn.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all stayed in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Monica! Monica! God!
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Vic?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem.
Huh? What's that?
Now that we're back on the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly came forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me, with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry. I thought.
Vic.
You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
I was about to say, it sounds like you in real life.
I know.
No, you're honestly not wrong.
He is defenseless.
This is if writing a poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right? Okay, I've decided that. I'll join your literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Naomi wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Ah, thanks. I guess.
I don't know, I would have just came for the cupcakes.
I know, right? Just the
I
day I
was
sold my soul for a damn cupcake.
Like, I was actually about to say something on the same lines of that, but you beat me to it.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Yes, if the assignments that the school may have given you earlier in the day was not hard enough.
All right.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Vic, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. I can really impress the class.
Can.
the class
Can. Can I?
I
harmonica
really.
with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Vic, since we are already
Take two. No cat.
no cat. Hey
don't
Vic,
get sassy with me.
hey Vic, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart the classroom. Excuse me, and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. You have to wait a moment.
I may have accidentally skipped something.
I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
It's time to write a poem. Pick
Okay,
words you
so
think
I'll
are your
tell you
favorite.
guys what words I have on my screen. Okay. Suicide. Question.
I have charm, horror, passion, fun, portrait, inferno, pink, dance, anxiety, nibble.
Whistle, anxiety, mercy, socks, calm, marshmallow, awesome. Okay.
I don't have any
Right?
of that.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, why does it matter which one
Because
that...
each.
Because we're going with Sayori.
So, charm,
Socks. Nope. Socks was not a good one. That went Natsuki.
here. Ah! Oh, my first play. I got a load of. Oops.
Broken.
Oops.
Heart.
Sparkle. Sweet.
Uncanny.
Rainbow. Bubbles. Oops.
Climax. No,
Tears.
that's going more towards Yuri. I
Crimson.
don't want Yuri.
Fireflies. Shopping.
Disarray. Stop it, Yuri.
Candy.
Dark.
Friends. Dream. Oh, fuck.
I have a word and it's called climax.
I had that last time.
Hurry and finish your poems. I already did.
Wait, are you guys all just playing the game at the same time?
Yes.
Pretty much. We kind of have to. Did you guys make sure to go for Sayori?
We tried to, or I tried to, yeah.
Me too.
You gotta
It
pick the
keeps
cutest
bouncing
word.
back between freaking Sayori and Natsuki.
God damn it.
I got
hit-
Sayori,
I
Natsuki,
just
and
hit
Yuri.
3 in a row for Yuri.
I got more in a row for Sayori, so I should got Sayori. Anyway, somebody's turn to talk.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'm making sure to get the right one.
Woof. Well, while we're hanging on, I'm gonna go and get cereal.
Are you cereal?
I am
Aren't you
cereal.
the one recording?
Yeah, she's the one recording.
Is
Oh,
that bad?
Yes.
how unprofessional.
We're not professionals!
Ah,
We never were.
Whew. I think I got it mostly for Sayori. Okay. Is Monica on the screen?
Yes.
Okay.
yep. Oh, we're still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting till the next poem, which will we stop.
Alright. Hi again, Vic. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Vic. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Ooh, bird. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Vic always gives it his best as long as he has...
Take two.
Like you. God.
That's you.
Vic always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your home on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Creepy
got
factor.
a little bit of the crazy.
How come? You and Vic can become good friends too.
Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Well, wait, Sayori!
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I wouldn't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
I know, right? Accidentally, my butt.
She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Yes, because reading the book is my life. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Oh, what a shame. That's my chance that I can go home now, I guess.
Oops.
I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna see.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Who just claps? I need to know who's my clapper here. I'm gonna
I think he's been clapping, but I clap every time you make a mistake.
I
Thank
skipped
you.
so far by accident.
You what?
I skipped so far by accident.
I accidentally fell out of the game for a second.
Come on, Sayori.
Sorry.
Oh,
We're
hold on.
We are so unprofessional.
we are.
GG.
Well, we're probably gonna see.
Wait a minute. Wait. Whoa. I don't think I have that one. No, I have Natsuki next.
Oops.
Okay,
Well,
tell me, what does she say?
So it says after the Yuri thing says, now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off the same schedule activity.
Oh, no, you're good.
You
No.
are fine.
No, Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's
Good.
face is already buried in a book.
Oh,
I
you're
can't
reading
help-
down history, aren't you?
I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet, and then it goes straight to Natsuki. Ugh.
weird. Because I was supposed to be meh. Okay. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. I'm gonna have to do your part. I am sorry.
Just share the screen, damn it.
Yeah.
It says, no, I cannot. I don't want people seeing what I have.
What do you have up besides the game?
What do you have up?
Yonder Day Simulator.
You got your fans convinced that it takes you 3 months to make a video and edit it, when in reality it only takes you 2 days, and the rest of the time you're just there wanking off.
That's not true. Okay. It says, well, we can't give up. So say that.
And Yuri or Monica?
Monica.
We can't give up.
The
Why don't you
festival.
just stare at your screen, you weirdo?
Because I don't want
Seriously.
to.
She's watching
You know
porn in
what?
the
I'll
background.
share mine for you.
I'm not. I hate this
Here,
video so
I'll share
much.
mine for you, Cherry. There.
Because apparently she has some kind of weird porno of Yandere
I
Simulator
don't.
going back.
It's later.
I don't. It's because I don't want people to see what I have. The thing I'm using to talk to you people.
And that's a big deal. How? People already know it's gonna be Skype.
God damn you.
Okay, Monica.
The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. And it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way to show that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
That doesn't solve the problem, though. What?
You completely skipped a
I was joking.
What?
My ice cream literally almost just slid down my throat.
Ooh, she's letting the white cream down her throat.
We ruined this video!
my gum to soothe your
We ruined this video! Stop it! We should just stop the video here!
Why don't we just start over later?
Yes. She needed white cream.
Oh my god. Well, today we are going to stop the video right here where Monica is saying and what do you mean? Because, well, stuff. Anyway, we will see you next time in the next video. I had my sister Cherry from Cherry on the Blocks. I had my brother Spider Toby, aka Alex, and I had my friend, our friend technically, Zach. So, who was the clapper? He was... Yeah. He was the clapper guy.
That sounded very inappropriate.
Who's the clapper guy?
You mean clapper guy?
Ugh.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Toby.
we're going to now leave the game, and we thank you for watching if you actually stayed to enjoy our stupidity. And we will see you next time, so bye!
Who's-
Boys, they like